everybody started expecting that I would be the first Grandmaster. And then all of a sudden, we saw the next year another young boy. He came into picture. That is Viswanathan Anand, and he became the first Grandmaster, and I became the second in 1990.
Amongst all the games that you've played, which has been the most memorable game?
There are many, but I would say my win against Victor Korchnoi in 1982. He was then the world number 2 after Karpov, and suddenly I realized that I'm winning.
Wow.
And the moment I won, he just resigned and shook my hand. Now we have got so many young, talented players. And of course, we all know now Prakananda and Gukesh. So they are coming up very fast. They are defeating the world champions.
When you compare chess to cricket, football, and the kind of exposure cricket and football has in our country, do you think chess is there, or it needs more popularity? Or
there was no financial support those days, no tournaments, no coaches, no coaching centers, and there was no one to guide us. So now chess is completely different. Now chess is one of the most popular game. Chess is played in 188 countries. We are in top 3. Problem is we don't get much attention because chess is a kind of intellectual game.
Few years back, there was this series called Queen's Gambit. Have you seen it? It's
Yes.
on chess.
Yes.
You know, Anand has become an icon amongst chess players. Now, he is much younger than you, right? And he is so popular. I just wanted to know if there is any rivalry.
I can't say lie. In professional, definitely there was rivalry in those days.
Hello everyone, you are watching NMN Pods. I am your host for today. My name is Ananya Sen. And in today's episode, we are going to delve into the world of chess with none other than Mr. Dibyendu Barua. He's a grandmaster who left his mark on chess. Dibyendu sir, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
So my first question to you is, when did you decide, as in, can you take us back to the time when you decided that chess was your calling?
Now I have to go back to 50 years back.
Yes.
Actually, my father used to play with his friends in 70s, early 70s. I was only 5.5. So just by watching their game, suddenly I learned. And one day they were playing. It seems that I had suggested one move. Of course, they did not thought it seriously. They just ignored. Then again, after a few days, I had suggested another move during their game. And then they
This
realized...
was when you were 5 years old.
I was 5.5 or something like that.
Okay.
And then they realized that, I've learned chess by just watching. And then those days, they were just playing the Indian style. Okay, that was just 2-3 rules are different from the international style. And that's how I came in chess. And because of my father, today what I am.
Wow. So playing chess since 5?
Since 6. Actually, I learned in 5.5. Then my first event, my first tournament was in when I was 6 years old, in 72. There was a tournament in Calcutta in the Writers Building canteen. And my father took me there. And absolutely everybody was shocked to see a 6-year-old coming to play chess because, those days, the perception was different. Chess is not for the kids. Chess is for the elderly people.
Right.
Chess is for, just to time pass.
Right.
And they were shocked. And then that was my first journey. And that's how my journey started.
So being one of the first, grandmasters from India, that is a big title to have on your shoulders. So what were the kind of expectations that you had to meet? Was there any pressure?
Yes, of course. But frankly speaking, till I became international master. Grandmaster is the highest achievement. Before that is the international master. So I became international master in the year 82 when I was 16. And
when you were 16, just 16.
Yes, and and okay, I just went on playing whatever tournaments my father could take me to the tournaments, because those days there were not much tournaments. And after I became international master, then the pressure started coming, because till then there were no grandmaster. Only I was the 5th international master in India, from India. So, then everybody started expecting that I would be the first grandmaster.
Correct.
So then the pressure started coming, and then all of a sudden we saw the next year the other young boy, he came into picture, that is Viswanathan Anand. And he became the first grandmaster in 87, 88, I think, early 88. And I became the second in 1991.
So during that period of so much of pressure and tension, how did you deal with it? I mean...
Yeah, it was very tough. I mean, I didn't have any pressure from my school or college, because I was just not a very good student, just an average student. So, but I didn't have any pressure from the school and also. But of course, this 82 to 91 is a long journey.
Okay.
9 years. It took me 9 years to become the grandmaster. And all the time, there was so much pressure. I was, due to pressure, then it happened that many times I missed the norm. Actually, what happens, to become the grandmaster, you need to have 3 norms, 3 grandmaster norms. It's like winning a grand slam, something like that.
Okay.
So I was missing norms. And then finally I could get my first norm after Anand became 88. And then 90, my second norm in Yugoslavia, in the Chess Olympiad, where I won the gold medal also for India. And 91, the final norm. And, in those days, because we are from a very middle-class family, the main struggle was to overcome the financial support. And absolutely, there were no financial support those days. No tournaments, no coaches, no coaching centers. And there were no one to guide us how to go ahead, how to prepare yourself, and what to be needed to be a grandmaster. And we were puzzled, actually. My father was puzzled what to do. And then we were looking for some sponsorship. Then in 83, the offer came from the Tata still, because they were looking for, and they wanted to have a kind of sports academy in Jamshedpur. That time, Mr. Rishi Modi was the chairman. So, finally, 85, I've joined there. And then after that, everything became...
was a little smoother.
Yeah, because they were sponsoring me tournaments, so I could play freely. And 91, I got my Grandmaster title.
Like you just said that a much younger guy, Viswanathan Anand, he became the Grandmaster before you. So since that happened, did you feel, did you doubt yourself?
Yeah, because when I was missing norms, I was very close to getting a norm, then I was missing norms. Then at some point, some kind of frustration came in mind, whether really I would be the second grandmaster. First is now already Anand is there,
right?
Or someone else will come and become the second.
Correct.
Then I would be the third, something like that. There were that, but finally I could make it. But here I would like to mention one thing, very interesting thing, that in 1988, first time I have represented India in the Chess Olympiad.
Right.
I mean, chess is not in the Olympic Games, but we have a separate Olympiads, Chess Olympiads, we call it. And there in the last round, I was playing with a higher rated grandmaster. I was not even grandmaster, I was just international master. And I was winning, absolutely winning. And the final few moves, I made mistake and I drew. And I missed my norm. And then Anand became from behind And he just patted and said, "Don't worry. You missed the norm. That means it shows that you are very close to it." And that gave me the inspiration.
Wow.
And and then I became second Grandmaster in 91.
Wow.
And when I finished my norm title. That was maybe my most memorable day, one of the most memorable days.
I was just going to ask you that, like, amongst all the games that you've played, which has been the most memorable game?
There are many, but I would say my win against Victor Korchnoi in 1982 in the Lloyds Bank tournament in England. Because that is the most memorable game, because he was then the world number 2 after Karpov, and we are playing a tournament, Lloyds Bank tournament. It is an open tournament, and I didn't know that I'm playing with Korchnoi till I entered the tournament hall, because in those days it was difficult to know whom I am playing, because there were no phones, no mobiles, no internet.
So there wouldn't be a list of players, or
there to be in the tournament hall as you enter. There will be a draw. The drawing. Whom we are playing. There's a pairing we call.
Okay.
And when I entered the hall, that was on Sunday, and due to some trains, some problem, I reached 5 minutes late. And when I entered the hall, other Indians also were playing. They were very much worried why Barua was not yet entered.
So you were basically late, 5 minutes late.
5 minutes late, and as soon as I entered, the other Indian players, they came and said that you are playing Victor Korchnoi. I was shocked. So, and immediately I thought, okay, I was fortunately I was white, and I thought, okay, because I am having white, I will play safe.
Yeah.
And then let's see what happens. So I started playing with him, and then after a few moves, he castled on the other side. That means I castled on the king side. It's a technical term.
Okay.
He castled on the opposite side. That means he showed his interest that he's going for all out. So I said, okay, I have nothing to lose. Maximum I was hoping for draw. And then at some point he had a draw. He could have drawn the game by giving checks, repeating the moves. But he thought, okay, I'm playing a 16 years old boy from India, because before that there was no one knew that some is Indian
16-year-old boy will come.
And then he made a mistake, and suddenly I realized that I'm winning.
Wow.
And the moment I won, he just resigned and shook my hand. And then, everybody, they were so happy. They started clapping, and I didn't know how to react. And
what was the feeling like? In fact, what did the first win feel like? How was it?
First win against against a world number 2, Victor Korchnoi, a legendary player. And it's difficult to express because I don't know. That time I was shocked. I was first few minutes it took some time to realize that I've won. And then in chess, after the game is finished, we analyze, we post-mortem. Where we made a mistake, and I think we analyzed for half an hour or so. But he was so angry because he could not accept it. And every move he was showing that, see, I was winning. See, this I was winning. So I just had to accept that, because how can I say,
talk against
a legendary
player. Tell me something, like you just said that, initially till I think 85, it had been very confusing for you because you did not know what the next move is going to be. Like you said, your father was confused and there was this financial pressure. Now that younger chess players have come, and there are more number of chess players going out there, playing internationally, nationally. what do you think? Are there better institutes now to sponsor chess player? Are there better administrations now to sponsor players now?
Yeah, it's you see, if you compare with the 70s, 80s, and late 90s, chess was not very popular at all. Because of Anand, of course, whatever we see now, the Indian chess scenario is because of the Viswanathan Anand. Because I personally feel that in every sports, every discipline, you need to have one icon,
Right.
whom the young generation, the next generation, they will say, yes, if Anand is there, if Anand could do, we
Then-
also can do.
Correct.
So that's how I think chess has become very popular, and now everything is there. Now for the newcomers, they have everything is ready.
So there are organizations.
Yeah, of course, there are organizations. I mean, we have got the All India Chess Federation, who is helping promoting chess all over the India, and also in other states also. I mean, there are lots of coaching centers are there, individual coaches are there. Then number of tournaments have increased a lot, and of course, sponsorship is also there. And now we have got so many young talented players. They have made India proud by winning medals in Asian and world level. And of course, we all know that recently in the coming candidates tournaments where 3 Indian players have qualified. And of course, we all know now Praganananda and Gukesh. So they are coming up very fast. They are defeating the world champions. So now chess is completely different. Now chess is one of the most popular game games in India.
Do you really think so? I mean, when you compare chess to cricket, football, and the kind of exposure cricket and football has in our country, do you think chess is there, or it needs more popularity, or more coverage, or more?
See, worldwide, I would say chess is much more popular than these games. I mean, no, of course, football is number one. No one can match with football. But cricket only 16, or maybe I don't know how many teams are playing now.
Correct.
But chess is played in 188 countries. And we are in top 3. And but the problem is we don't get much attention. Because chess is a kind of intellectual game and kind of mind game. And unless you know the moves, you won't enjoy. Like, it's not a physical game.
Right.
If it's a physical game, like any game you take, physical game, even if we don't know the rules, but we can enjoy.
And comment on the moves. And
so we can enjoy, say, cricket, we enjoy. Because even someone is, I mean, technically we don't know. Football, technically, even if we don't know, we can enjoy. Other games also, table tennis, badminton, those physical movement games, everyone can enjoy. Correct. But chess, unless until you know the moves, you cannot enjoy. But chess is very popular in the world. In India, yes, we need more attention. And I think our federation is working on it. We need to introduce Indian Chess League, like the IPL, and even Kabaddi and other sports. They have organized this league. So it is high time that we have to.
Chess league.
Yeah, chess league is needed, so that the mass will come. People will know that there is a chess league.
Yeah.
And our top players, if they play, definitely it will be more popular.
Yes, because when you look at it, chess is quite addictive because and it's not like like the mass are not attracted or towards chess. Because one thing that used to really attract my attention was this is when I used to be in college under the Goriahat Bridge.
Yeah.
There used to be people sitting there and playing chess just under the Goriahat Bridge on a pavement, And
that is very popular in Europe. Europe, you will find him everywhere in the parks.
Exactly, but in a place like Kolkata,
Yeah.
under a bridge, under a flyover, having that in the center of a crossing section, it's a crossing where people
Yes,
are
yes. Lots of
constantly
noises.
hustling
hustles,
constantly,
yeah.
and then there are people in the middle of all that hustle bustle.
They are
They're
concentrating.
sitting and
They are
playing
focusing.
chess,
Yes.
and that is one thing that I found very interesting. So
Yeah, chess is. You are right. I mean, chess is very addictive, and chess is now it is very very popular. Why I'm saying is this: I have started academy in 2005, and now I have more than 400 students, and I mean, I could feel that parents, they want their child to learn chess. It is not that they would want to make the child become a champion, but chess is a mind game, and it has been scientifically it has been proved that those who play chess at least for half an hour or 1 hour a day, they are total change. I mean, in the mind, it is like calculations,
correct.
patience, then logical thinking, then intuition, strategy, planning. So many things helps, and it is really helpful for in the academic career.
Correct.
And also, it really helps to become a good human being, and that is the main thing. Chess is now each and every family it is there, and chess is also introduced in many schools. They've introduced in the extracurricular activities.
Oh wow, that is a great thing.
Yeah, that is that. And in some of the schools, chess is being introduced as a subject.
Wow.
So that is the, unless and until chess is being introduced in the school level,
exactly.
in the grassroots level, it is not possible to to make it in a
I mean, it should
mass.
not just be an extracurricular activity. Correct. It should be like
in the subject.
So, sir, I had another question, and don't take me otherwise, but the thing is, few minutes back, you just mentioned how Anand has become an icon amongst chess players. Now, he is much younger than you, right? And he is so popular in the chess scenario in India. So, I just wanted to know if there is any rivalry and between chess players, and if so, then how do you all deal with it?
No, okay, professionally, definitely. If I can't say lie, I mean, professionally, definitely there was rivalry in those days.
Right.
Because Anand played in India till 92. After that, of course, he is in different level. He has become 5 times world champion and so on. So before that, definitely there were rivalry, but we are a very, very close friends. I mean, those days, it is not that. I mean, we are rivalry on the board, but not off the board. Once we are playing for the game, so yes, of course, I would give my 100%. You would also, my opponent also will give 100% to win the game.
Right.
But even if I lose, or even if Anand lost against me, so no, afterwards we became friends. I mean, we are friends. One instance, I can say that in '86 in Norway, we both went for the World Junior Chess Championship, and unfortunately, we were paired among ourselves in one of the rounds, and then we prepared. He said, "Okay, we were sharing the rooms, so he said, "Okay, you first finish your preparation, then I will prepare my preparation."
Wow!
And then we went to play game, and fortunately I won. He was so upset. Of course, he was going. In that particular year, he was supposed to be the world junior champion, one of the favorites. But he won because of his one mistake. He was very upset. But then that just for a few minutes, and then we came to the room. We went to walking and had dinner and started laughing, making jokes and all this.
So you all celebrated each other's wins and as well as each other's failures?
So it's not that whatever the result be, we should not carry out.
Correct.
The moment it is over the game, so let's now celebrate. Let's now again live together.
So the rivalry ends with the match.
With the match. Yes, of course. That should be the spirit. And I'm sure that the young generations nowadays, they are doing that.
That's great. So speaking of today's generation, we have AI, artificial intelligence. And we use AI for practically everything, singing a song, writing poetry, everything. Even today, when people are playing chess on their computer games, they are playing it with the computer or the AI and not with each other. Not with another human being, probably. What do you have to say about this? Because most of us are playing on our phones or on our computers, and we are playing with the software, the artificial intelligence.
Yeah, I mean, see, if it was there that the playing with the computers and taking classes online, this was there. And this became much popular during the COVID time because nothing to do. So they were to play with the computer or the mobile phones. But because of this AI, definitely now it has become more challenging. And I personally think that playing against AI or against computers, that is for the preparation is very much required, because with the support of the AI, now preparation has become very very important role, because computers are there for the preparation, not for Again, I feel that the tournament playing facing each other, that is there, and you have to apply your mind only in the real tournament, not that online tournaments. Because online tournaments become very popular nowadays.
Right.
But playing in normal against human being, 1:1, facing each other, there's much more reality. And of course, with the support of AI, with the support of computer, and it helps for the preparation. And one can definitely learn many things through AI, the analysis mainly. And but again, you have to apply your mind when it comes to over the board.
Few years back, there was this series called Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? It's on chess.
Yes.
So, and it was a beautifully made series. And of course, after watching the series, I downloaded chess on my phone and I tried playing, but I didn't understand anything. So I sort of uninstalled it. But that's not the point. The point is that after the series, the game became so popular that people were buying chessboards all over the world and learning how to play chess. Now, do you think that there should be more films, there should be more content out there on this particular game, to increase awareness and participation?
No, of course, this you are absolutely true that this Queen's Gambit series, this has become very very popular, and chess has become much more popular what it was. I personally think that there should be more, because contents wise, there are, chess books are there, the chess preparations, through internets one can easily prepare, but to make it a mass game, we need to have more this kind of series or this kind of movie on chess, so that it will be much more popular. It will people will once people see the movie, that I think that differs much more. So it is required absolutely in many languages in all over the world.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming for this podcast today. We had an amazing conversation with you, and I hope you enjoyed our conversation as well. See you in the next episode.